Hi, this is Ashwin Samuel and this is my student ID, and my student number is 4055700. Now I'll start with the question 4, which is proactive threat hunting. I'll walk you through the from first step to the step 5. Firstly, the question is verify the system is properly set for threat hunting and ensure the Suricata or the JQ tool is installed and functional. To prove this, I'll take my documentation. So here's the answer for first question. Verifying the Suricata and JQ tool are installed functional correctly. And I have installed Suricata, and this is the version of that. And now the second question is the analyze an event log file to identify the categorized alert generated. And for the second question, we have identified the Suricata event. So in this, you can see that I've used this command, which is the select event underscore type to get the alerts within this question 4 JSON file provided to the assignment. By seeing this, I can conclude these are the alerts that I got in this file JSON. Now coming to the third hypothesis, focusing on the detection, which is potential database related attacks. I'll take the third step now. These are the hypothesis development, the client network, which is the database related attacks as SQL injection. If you see alerts like this, as ET web server possible SQL injection and ET policy suspicious inbound and ET scan potential SQL injection attempt, then the hypothesis is validated and further investigation. So from here, as you can find something like ET scan, potential asset scan, can notice here, and the suspicious is over here inbound, which is in MySQL. And this what got found in the hypothesis, and which literally can find in the question 4 JSON file. And now coming to the fourth part, which is the biggest part of the investigation and the validation steps of the hypothesis. I'll walk you through step by step for the question 4. Now, firstly, I've used I took this ET scan potential SQL injection attempt, which is SS scan, which I found in the previous question 4, which is over here SSH scan, ET scan potential SSH scan on the sixth one. I took that one and then I selected that query over here, the JSON file, and the command creates the new SSH file that contains SSH scan alerts. As you can see, this is the output of that. Now, on the next step, we're going to identify the attacker's IP address using the below code. And you can see something different to find the attacker's code in the SSH scan, which is src.ip to get the attacker's IP. And I've used this command in the terminal, and I found the attacker's IP. This is it. This is what it is. And to conclude the attacker's IP, I've shown the IP address which is triggered 6 times in SSH scan. The first number which is separated to the attacker's IP is the shows number of the times that it triggered. And also it indicates likely to be an automated scanner to brute force tool. In the next step, we're gonna find the targeted victim's IP. There's nothing much different in that. We just need to change the main source dot underscore IP to the dest underscore IP to find the destination who the targeted user. And this is the command I've inputted in that. And we also found the victim. The targeted IP address is this. And even as you can see here, this is also got 6 times triggered by the attacker. It shows the received all scan attempts, and this likely to the system attacker tried to be compromised. And now analyzing the timeline to timestamp to the source IP, and as you can see, this is what it's shown. And coming to the behavioral inference and the cross validation, the repeated source IP and focused targeted IP, which is rapid fire timestamps. And we can also confidently infer the following, which is the attacker was performing the persistent, the redundancies of SSH brute force scans. And this is the targeted host, which is via port 22 should be reviewed. And this is the security significance that's shown as the SSH scanning. And the three main points are credentials casing and the exploited known vulnerabilities and then installing backdoors to creating a persistent access. That's the behavior of high risk should be flagged to the security incident, according to the question for Jason.